I wasn't going to make this video, but I got to. This morning early, I was driving over to pick up my grandkids for school. And we passed the boat ramp that I always pass. And there was a tent sitting out there in an old car. And I thought, oh, somebody's camping. And then it hit me and it said, no, it's probably somebody that's homeless. So I passed on by, went and got the grandkids and everything, didn't think much about it. Then when I was coming back to take my granddaughter to school, I passed it again. It was still there. And something nudged me and said, you need to take them some money. They're probably homeless. So I thought to myself, well, after I drop her off at school, I'll ride back by there. And if they're still there, I'll drop them $20 so they can go get breakfast. And on the way back from the school, driving over there to see about taking them the $20, God told me, no, take them 60. I was like, okay. I didn't, as everybody knows, I got 99 problems right now. And, helping a homeless person wasn't one of them today. But I was like, okay, I really don't, have that to spare right now. But I'll do it. I'll do what you say to do, God. So I did. I pulled up there, and this man pokes his head out of his tent. And I got out of my car, and I said, good morning. He said, good morning. And I just simply walked over there to him, and I told him, I said, I know what you think I'm crazy. I said, but I need to give this to you. I said, Jesus told me to give this to you. And he was like, are you sure? And I said, yeah. I said, I'm sure. I said, I hope you have a blessed day. And he said, well, thank you. And he opened up the tent, and he said, this is my wife and my child. And y'all are just... I lost it. It's a whole family down there. A whole family. With nowhere to live. And they didn't have much stuff in their car. And it was probably pretty cold last night. And they're in this cheap little tent with a few blankets. And they just smiled. And, oh, I'm sorry. They were grateful for what they got. And I told them, I said, well, I hope y'all have a blessed day. And I left. And I could tell by looking at the car that they'd been staying in it for a little while. And they were kind of a middle-aged couple, or real young couple, but kind of middle-aged couple. And I really couldn't see the child really good. But it was a sad situation. I had errands to run in town this morning. I couldn't even go do my errands. I was so upset about it, I had to drive home. And I'm sitting in my driveway trying to compose myself because I'm a wreck right now. And I've been whining and crying and praying to God to help me with my own problems. And He's helping me with them. Don't get me wrong. He's definitely helping me with them. But even in my time of need, He called on me to go help somebody else. He called on me when I have hardly nothing right now. He called on me to go help somebody else. And I hope I made you proud this morning. I feel like I need to do more. And if I go by there again on the way back home, I may stop and do more. But when I saw that kid in there, y'all, God's on the move. He's on the move. We got to do more for people, for our Christian brothers and sisters. We got to do more. If you can help somebody today, go help somebody. If you can just show some kindness to somebody today, show some kindness.